All right, man.
Yeah.
Yep. How's it going, dude?
Very well.
Sweet. All right. Yeah, you're welcome. We're going to Burlington Coat Factory.
Yes, sir.
All right. Into work for the day, or are you getting outfitted for
No,
something?
I have to find a luggage.
Luggage.
Yeah. I'm actually came here to visit my sister, and I ended up buying a lot more than I thought.
They had what?
I'm here visiting my sister.
Well, I heard that part.
Yeah, so I ended up buying like a lot
You
more.
ended up buying things?
Yeah, like larger than the luggage I brought. So I need to buy another luggage.
Okay.
Like a second luggage,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
no, I know. I understood.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Are you a big shopper?
No, I've been here for a while. Been here for like a year, and came up with like one piece of luggage, and so I need to buy another luggage. I bought one.
You said you came for a visit.
Yeah,
For a year?
yeah.
Sounds like you moved.
No, not really. Just been staying out here.
For a year.
Yeah.
Uh, when are you leaving soon?
End of October.
Okay,
I
that's
know.
a long
It
visit.
is a long visit. It is a long visit, but
Has it been some years since you saw your sister?
it was like 10.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been about 10 years.
how's that happen?
I guess just being like not acquainted with my family as much. So
Did you grow up in the foster care system?
no, no, no. It's just that she's a lot older than I am, so she left our house when I was like 10.
Okay.
Yeah, or 15.
And she never came back to visit?
No, no.
Really?
Yeah,
She just like gone and never came back.
gone. Started a family, moved to Colorado, did her thing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're like what, in your mid to late 20s, in your early 30s?
Early 30s. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I came here about October last year. I mean, I've been going back and forth, but
Between.
here in Austin,
Okay.
and decided to stay here a little bit longer. Um, been here for, I mean, yeah,
Do
go
you work
fast.
remotely?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah, I work remotely for a tech company in Canada.
Okay. I forget how normalized that's becoming, man. Like
Yeah,
I need to get on that. Go spend a year somewhere else.
it's great to just travel.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure it is. Yeah. Sounds like the type of thing that would be. That's what I always say. Must be great. No, I'm sure. Like it's its fair share of work, but like yeah, that's for sure. Like that's a luxury, man. It's like
yeah.
that and like travel nurses.
Oh yeah.
Like, jeez, bro. So do you have a bunch of brother and sisters? Like,
I have like one older brother and one younger sister.
so this is a younger sister.
This is my older sister.
Oh, so you have
One,
two
yeah,
sisters,
yeah.
one brother. Okay,
Right.
okay, got you. So what about your older brother? Did he go back and visit?
Uh, so I moved to Austin. I'm originally from El Paso.
Okay,
He went into the military.
okay.
I keep
So
in
did he go
contact with
back
him.
and visit?
I mean, he
That's
hardly like we hardly ever see him. But he's around. I mean, he stayed in El Paso. He's in the military, working for the government. So.
hmm, that's why I couldn't.
Estranged.
I just
Estranged.
I
That's
couldn't
the word.
imagine not not seeing any of my siblings for over a year.
Yeah, like I guess you
That's
get used to it if they're not really around in your adolescence. Right?
yeah, I suppose.
Like, oh, cool, I have an older sister who left when I was like 10 years old. Awesome.
Hmm. Yeah, that's probably. I mean, it's just astounding to me that she didn't go back to visit.
No,
You
she
know,
never did. She
that's
never
that's
did.
that's what I'm saying. That's it just like
So
blows my mind.
the
Um,
lore of my sister apparently is like she ran away when she was 16.
She ran away.
16 or
She was
17.
like, later, not telling anyone anything. I'm out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Fuck y'all.
She took my parents' car.
What?
Yep.
She took the
She
car?
took the car.
They didn't send the fucking cops after her?
Well, we didn't know the car was gone until the cops called my parents.
That it had been found abandoned
It was
somewhere?
found in the middle of the highway.
How do you not know a whole car is gone?
It was the middle of the night. So she took the car.
So she'd been gone a few hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She
Okay.
left the car in the middle of the highway in like this big old overpass, what we call it spaghetti bowl.
In the middle of the highway.
Yeah, so it's like,
Like just like actually in like not on the emergency lane, like in the highway.
well, it was pulled over on the right, I
Okay.
guess, is what
Okay.
they say.
Okay.
Um,
She probably ran out of gas.
yeah, she did. She did. She did.
Wait,
Um,
which way was she heading? North?
Something like that. Yeah, she was going to the northeast part of El Paso, apparently to see a boy.
Oh,
Um,
wait. Wait, how did she run out of gas? I'm so confused now. That car must have had like a quarter tank or less.
probably had less. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
wild. I know you were 10.
Yeah.
But still, this is like this story's blowing my mind. So she goes to see some dude
See some dude.
in North El Paso,
North El Paso.
runs out of gas.
Yeah. My parents actually contact her apparently, or she contacts my parents. They're like, "Hey, come home." She's like, "No, I'm not gonna come home." I don't know how the story goes, but she gets pregnant at like 16,
Oh,
has her first kid at 17, with some guy, and like 2 years later, she has another kid with another guy.
oh,
Yeah, and then I don't know, she meets another guy, has another kid, and they moved to Colorado. And by that time, she's like 20,
okay.
something like that. Yeah, my sister's had like 7 kids.
All right.
Yeah, she's lived the
That's
life.
she's lived a life.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know whose version of the life that is.
Oh, I
but
mean, she's lived a life, like you said.
yeah, that's wow.
Yeah.
Um,
Pretty interesting stuff, right?
that's
It's
the
wild.
that is wild. That's
Yeah.
one of the craziest things I've heard in some time.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And now she is a homeowner and
Is she married?
lives in the suburbs. Yes.
Does she have a job?
Yeah, she's a teacher.
So sounds to me like her husband is a homeowner. That's what.
No, she's a homeowner too. Yeah.
Like,
It's crazy.
on paper.
Yeah.
But I know teachers don't make that much unless she's doing something else on the side. Maybe she has an OnlyFans. Who knows?
Yeah. But she's like halfway through her 40s now.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's really not that interesting. It's just,
No, how many people have you told that story to?
I mean, not a lot of people ask. So.
Yeah, so I guarantee you, like, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've given rides to thousands of people. That's up there, dude. Like top 3 status. That's insane. Just like all the elements of that, and then now it makes sense why you wouldn't have seen her for 10 years.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe longer than that, actually.
Crazy, man. So what sparked this? Like, what inspired you to want to reconnect and spend some time with her? Like, where'd that come from?
So she was reaching out.
She was reaching out.
She was reaching out
Okay.
for like maybe the last 4 years over Facebook because we were like estranged, and she's like trying to get the family together or see all the family. I guess.
That's weird.
Um, she kept in touch with my older brother. My little sister ended up moving over here for a while. I always kind of just deleted the messages. Um, and so I finally got around reading them.
You deleted the messages from your sister?
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
That's cold-blooded, bro.
Well, I mean, I was estranged from my family for a very long time.
Wait, you were estranged from your
Yeah.
family too?
Yeah. I just didn't keep in contact with my parents. I was doing my own thing.
Did
and
you
all
run
that.
away at 16 and
No,
leave them
no,
girls
I
on the highway?
graduated and said, see ya.
Okay.
I want to do my own thing at 22. And she was reaching out. read her messages. She invited me for what, Thanksgiving last year. Got to meet my nephews and my niece.
Okay.
Um,
Wait, she has six boys and one girl?
yeah, but not all of them like live with her. Like they're all grown
Okay.
up pretty much now,
All right.
with the
All right.
exception of two. With the exception of my youngest nephew, who's 9 years old.
Okay.
My niece, who just turned 19, and my other nephew, who's 22, and they all live with her. Um, and yeah, no, I just wanted to feel like, well, I guess reactivate the feeling of family. And so COVID was here, whatever. So I was like, oh, no, I'll move over here and see what life
Wait,
is.
when you say reacclimate,
Yeah,
uh,
like being away from family, it's just like you don't have the feeling of family.
no, I know what reacclimate means.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, it seems to me that you guys weren't. It seems like you weren't raised very much on family.
No.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, we
like
weren't.
so when you say reacclimated, that would imply that there was like an acclimation to it in the first place, which seems like there wasn't.
Yeah, I
There,
guess. Yeah.
like, like you guys. I mean, like, what about your oldest brother? Did he just kind of like fly the coop too?
He did.
And what about your younger sister?
She also flew the coop.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
well, I guess at that point, like, there's no one around. The parents are
Yeah.
probably ready to
Yeah.
get
All
rid of
right.
her, but
Whatever.
it's yeah. So, did you guys have like your grandparents around and aunts and
No.
uncles, or
No, we didn't.
do
My
you
mother.
have like were you some of your ancestors gypsies or like what?
No. My mother and my father got together. They got divorced.
Okay.
Um, we had a very strong family connection at that point.
When they got divorced.
When they got divorced, my grandmother and my grandparents were in the picture. We'd go over every
Makes
weekend.
sense. Yeah.
Um, and my stepdad, who was my mother's old boyfriend in high school, which my grandparents knew of, that they didn't like, were against my mom getting together with them again.
Well, that has nothing to do with them.
Well, yeah, but that's what kind of severed the connection between my mom
So
and her
they
parents.
they became estranged from your mom because of her choice in a partner.
Exactly.
Jeez.
So yeah.
So so it sounds to me like what has it been like getting to know your sister? Like, do you feel like that has, I don't know, like answered the yearning you might have had, or
So
like, what have you learned?
I'm going back to Austin with a feeling of family, along with like knowing my nephews and my niece.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I played a pretty crucial role in the last year. Um,
Was that what you set out to do,
yeah,
or
that's exactly what I set out to do.
to have a crucial role in the lives of your nieces and nephews?
Get to know them.
Okay.
Like, um, I don't know. I think I did some good. I took this last year to focus on building bonds.
Yeah. Did it
with
do
that
good
family.
for you though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
And so, what do you think, like, as far as your attitude towards family, the way you value family, what it be like? How has that shifted from, before you came out for this visit versus now? What do you think? What do you think has changed over that time?
Um, I mean, prior to this time, I would kind of fly by night,
Yeah.
wouldn't worry about consequences or sort of like losing connections with people.
Hmm.
But now I feel like I have to keep these bonds intact.
Right. So, is it more like now that you've established more of a grounding in these connections, there's more impact and meaning to your actions independently?
100%.
Yeah, it's like, do you have a sense of like your actions matter a little bit more,
Yeah.
not just to yourself, but to other people?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. And like, how does that feel? Is that something that you feel is empowering, or does it provide? Let me ask this, because I know that can be empowering in a way, but do you feel like Was there any point where you started realizing that or started feeling it and it was uncomfortable? Where it was like it felt like a pressure, or like did it ever give you anxiety that that was developing?
I mean, it always gives me anxiety around the holidays, um, just because I've lived so long without like having family. I guess it's very like having those like events to go to or people to see around the holidays.
Yeah.
So I had to get used to it, especially like during Thanksgiving, Christmas, their birthdays. Um, but I embraced it. Um,
Just like you were maybe self doubt associated with your ability to show up properly
exactly.
or well enough.
Yeah.
Just to say, like, am I going to actually do this right? Like,
Yeah.
is this
One
the
hundred
am I
percent.
am I bringing the right kind of turkey, or
Yeah. So like,
like,
I'll give you an example. Like,
are they going to like these presents? Or yeah,
that's one of the things. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, my niece, she graduated from high school.
okay.
And I was like, man, that's such a big moment for someone. I remember when I graduated from high school, I got like $50. And I remember like seeing all my friends
In
get brand new
1987.
cars. Like, and
No,
so,
I'm sure you weren't that young,
oh yeah,
but
but
I mean, we weren't that old. But
so I went ahead and I bought her a new MacBook Pro. Like, she's gonna need that,
yeah.
going into college.
And how did that go?
It felt great.
Well, I mean, the reception by her. How did she receive that?
Oh, she was like, awesome, thank you. But I did let her know that it was only for me. Um, I kind of said, hey, this is from me, your mom, your dad. Like, they're allowing me to just be a part of your family, and this is what, you know, big part for them.
Why not allow it to be more personal?
Um, I think at the time, my sister was struggling. My brother-in-law had like lost his job, and so they didn't really
Okay,
have a lot to give. So
got you. Yeah, that makes total sense. You didn't want to be the brother who's showing up and one-upping the parents and
exactly,
devaluing the place and role of the parents. And
yeah,
yeah, no, I hear that, man. Dude,
cool.
this has been literally like the most interesting conversation I've
Yeah,
had in
man.
months. Dude, I've got a question.
Yeah.
Would you, and this is a big ask, I know it's like this is personal stuff. Would it be okay with you if I extracted the audio from my dash cam and put it on the internet?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's okay with
Yeah.
you?
Absolutely.
Sweet, bro. Dude,
Yeah.
thanks for the talk,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you for asking the question.
Dude, enjoy the rest of your
Yeah.
visit, man.
Yeah.
See ya.
Okay.